Hello guys, thanks for joining me. It's a wet, damp day up here in Scotland today. I'm just sitting here reading my book, and I thought what I'm going to do is I'll have a little talk about a new item which I bought recently, which is that little yellow pennant over there. So I just bought it from my collection. I think it looks quite nice there in the corner, so I'll just take it out and we'll have a closer look at it. Right, I've just taken out the pennant and just put it onto this cardboard here just to have a closer look at it. So what we got here is a yellow pennant which is connected to a red rod. The rod is about 20 inches long. There's a spike on the bottom here so it can be stuck into the ground. The little pennant is about 3 inches across by about 4 inches in length, and it has a screen printed black skull and crossbones on it. It's quite a nice item. A lot of people call these mine flags. The Germans called it the Spürfähnchen, which basically translates as track pennant. And these were used by German troops after decontaminating ground after a gas attack to provide a safe route for advancing troops. It was never really used in that capacity during the war. The combatants didn't really use gas during the war. Just a couple of times in Manchuria the Japanese used gas there, and the Germans used gas in the Crimea to clear bunker fortifications and tunnel systems, but otherwise gas was never used on the battlefield. A lot of collectors call these mine flags, but they were really designed, as I say, for providing a route through a contaminated environment, contaminated by gas, that is. So as you can see, it's quite a nice little item here. There are two little brackets, so if, for example, you had long grass or weeds or whatever, you could stick two of these together, so one of these could have gone through the loops here. The loop here is open, this one here is crimped, so would have accepted another one of these pennants. The pennants were usually either tied on, or they had a little piece of metal on the top here crimping the flag on, which is what this one here has. So if you look on the other side here, you can see where the little metal here has been crimped into the flag itself, just to stop the flag from falling off, obviously. The flag here is in very good condition. It's nice and salty, just the way I like it, and the rod is in very good shape. Still has a lot of the anti-rust paint on it, so as I say, you can just see the red paint that's on it. So anyhow, I bought this the other day and it looks quite nice in my collection. Just a simple gas pennant. So as I say, called the mine pennant by a lot of collectors and the like, and unofficially I would imagine these would have been used to help clear minefields, to identify buried mines or a cleared path through mines. I'm not sure, but it wouldn't have been done officially, but on local unit basis I'm sure it would have been done. And I've seen photographs of German POWs after the war clearing minefields and using these pennants here, so they were certainly used as mine pennants, but that's not their original usage. Anyhow, it's quite a nice item, as I say, and these would have originally been kept in either a leather or canvas pouch. Would have had about 10 to 12 of these pennants in the pouch, along with a roll of yellow tape, which would have been unrolled as the area was being decontaminated to provide a route through the area, as I say. The Germans had a white mine marker for minefields, and they used white tape for minefields otherwise. But anyhow, as I say, this is just a pretty cheap Third Reich Wehrmacht item. Quite a lot of these available. As I say, they won't really be used as such during the war, so there's a lot of them still around, and makes a nice collection, a nice item for the collection, I should say. Anyhow, I'll leave it at that. I just love that little smiling skull there. Probably the cheapest German SS or Wehrmacht skull available for the collector. Anyhow, that's the little spike on the bottom here. So anyhow, thanks for watching, and I'll leave you to it. Thanks. Bye for now.